Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey here on the Daybreak Show. Got a great guest in studio. Every other week around this time, we talk to Scotty Mills from Keller Williams. Morning, Scotty.
Hey, morning, Jeff. Hey, you survived Thanksgiving?
Surely did, and now we turn the calendars to December and the holidays roll on. I'm holding in my hot little hand, and you can show it to the camera there. The new edition of the Keller South Sound Keller Williams Holiday Songbook is out and available soon.
Yeah, very nice. Thanks to Phil and I had put this together last year, and it's got all kinds of songs that we can get to folks out there. This year, because I kind of have a little less supply than last year, they'll have to give me a call.
Okay.
You can call me at the 253-405-2936 or get a hold of somebody that knows me, and I'll meet with you. And it's free.
Sure.
I'll sit down with you and we do that. And
These are great to have. We've had ours on the table. It comes out during the holidays now, and people look over it and they go, those are the sing the words.
Yeah, and you got the parade coming up too.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
How's the market? It's 2018. It's almost December. We start looking at numbers, year-end totals, things like this. How's the market in South Sound, Mason County doing?
Well, Mason County's doing pretty good from a year ago. I mean, last year we're up about 16%, in your market values. Currently, if you were looking in the Shelton area, you got about 34 active listings, and the price range of like $99,000 to I think there's one up at $695, but they call it $700,000. So you got a window there.
Pretty big window.
Yeah, but I think your average home you're going to be looking at about the 230 price range. The median they say is about 190, so it's still really affordable in Mason County.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. Everybody's looking for deals. Are there deals to be had on homes in the area?
Well, there's Scotty Saturday coming up. No, yeah, there certainly are. And this time of the year too, the myth is that you're ramping down for the holidays, but if you go in and look at your stats, November, December are some good times to sell as well. And I think they're saying that is because the homes are decorated. You're getting the serious buyers. Maybe the lenders aren't as swamped as they used to be and get your loan approvals pretty quicker. And it's usually the people that are reloading new jobs. Maybe there's something in the family going on where someone's wanting to make that move, that shift.
If you're selling a home, is there something you need to do differently in the winter months that you would do in the spring or summer?
Well, you definitely want to make sure that your furnace and all those things are serviced and up to date. People are going to be looking at that. Check your, CO2, your alarms. Just make sure your house is just all kind of got that preventive maintenance thing going on.
And what would a buyer then look for in the winter? I always think that winter is a better time to buy, especially here in the Northwest, because you'll see the rain, you'll see the puddling, you'll see some of the gutter work. Is that a good thing for folks to be looking at?
Well, yeah, you want to see something that's worst case, not to compare, dating. You want to see somebody kind of, it's not always about, hey, and that's candlelight dinner.
For sure, the summertime, the allure of summer, great dry days.
And when Dad and I, back in the day, were doing more of the development land stuff, we were in construction development, a lot of the land that we looked at in those winter months, you want to see, is it poodling? Do you have a lake? What's the drainage going to do?
Would that stuff normally come up on the listings if you were to look at it in the spring or summer months? Are those the types of things that have to be mentioned to potential buyers? There is flooding or ponding or...
Well, they have our disclosure form, that Northwest MLS, and it'll say there is, have you ever, home flooded or that. But the other thing that I do is I will look at the county and see if you're in a flood zone. They have the FEMA maps.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get a sense from there of, hey, are you in a flood zone? And then that'll be something. If you are, then certainly your insurance company will put the insurance binder together and put that together so you have appropriate coverage for being in that zone.
So being a local Mason County realtor, there are a lot of unique factors in Mason County. We got all the septic systems. We have a lot of waterfront property. There is all sorts of things that people need to look at. So it's good to have someone who's in the community, walking around, talking with folks, understanding the areas a little better.
Oh, yeah. And I think, and even having the resources beyond that, I get a call with somebody that I'm looking for a handyman or a carpenter, and if there's not someone local, you can always reach outside other areas and resources too to pull from.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. This is where I live. This is where I work out of. We can put our license at any office. in this line of work, your car is your office
Pretty
sometimes, or
much.
the local coffee shop, or the pub, stuff like that. So I've gone as far as down south to Vancouver, Clark County, far north to Snohomish. And I think that comes into play is because when someone finds somebody who has a niche or a specialty and you get referred to somebody, it's kind of an honor to get a phone call from somebody up north or south or wherever, or even locally,
Yeah.
that says, hey, call Scotty and at least sit down with him and talk with you about that particular discipline. The other day, she didn't even work in our office, but she calls me up and says, got this commercial property out in the Elm area, and I know you've done some stuff out there. Would you sit down there and help me, with this and what to do? Yeah.
Very cool. Well,
Yeah.
Scotty is completely accessible, seems all the time.
Yes.
We're able to connect with him.
Yeah.
And if you want a copy of the new holiday songbook,
Yeah, there it is. And
you want more information on buying and selling in the winter months, Scotty's your man. And what are the phone numbers again?
253-405-2936, and that's text. Smartphone these days. You
Okay.
can text me, call me, and if they get a hold of you at the station
Sure,
here
yeah.
too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they say, "Hey, I want one of those songbooks." Say, "Well, I can get
Hold
you
on,
in
let me
touch."
finish singing that of mine. And you can have it.
Yeah, these are fun because even just people grinding around in the car karaoke. If you want to go caroling, and do that around town, and I'm starting to be the goober driver or something like that. So, yeah.
Scotty Mills from Keller Williams. Happy holidays, and we'll catch up in a
You
little
too,
bit.
Jeff. Yeah, thanks
Good
so
to see
much.
you.
All right.